What exactly did the United States see on the far side of the moon? Why did the entire space program seem to press the acceleration button right after Artemis IV successfully landed there? Coincidentally, why did the U.S. Department of Defense release a science fiction short film titled The Age of Mecca during the Independence Day holiday, with its opening line reading, "The future has arrived"? Was I the only one who immediately thought of the mechas in Pacific Rim fighting off aliens? A second coincidence. The Princeton Fusion Reactor project has entered full construction, aiming to achieve a power generation demonstration by 2030. Is this just coincidence or a deliberate signal being released? Hello, lunar explorers. Welcome to Old Maz Exploration Society. Today, we're not talking about aliens or conspiracy theories. We'll analyze the United States lunar exploration strictly from a scientific perspective. What exactly have we discovered, and what are we planning? If you still remember the Project Gateway, once considered America's version of Star Wars, this video may help you understand the real story. The discoveries on the far side of the moon were never about something bizarre, but about something that overturned our understanding. The earliest discussions actually began on foreign forums. Some claimed the United States had found alien bases, others suggested remnants of prehistoric civilizations, and some speculated this marked the beginning of a new round of space competition. Why did the United States discovery on the far side of the moon attract so much attention? In January 2019, the Artemis IV probe successfully landed in the Von Karman crater, the largest impact crater on the moon's far side, part of the South Pole, Aitken Basin, known as the moon's oldest scar. Soon after landing, the Athena 2 rover sent back an image that puzzled the internet for half a month. In the distance stood a square-shaped object, resembling a monolith on the lunar surface. Foreign netizens immediately associated it with a mysterious black monolith from 2001, a space odyssey, and conspiracy theories exploded. Some claimed it was an entrance to an alien base that the United States was deliberately concealing, shocking both the public and the scientific community. Later, as Athena 2 approached and captured high-resolution images, it turned out to be nothing more than an ordinary rock, its shape distorted by sunlight and shadow. Yet, although it was just a rock, it contained fragments from the moon's deeper layers, rocks originating from beneath the surface. What did this mean? For the first time, we had touched the moon's inner structure, as if opening a gift sealed for billions of years and finding it completely different from what we imagined. Even more astonishingly, in 2024, Artemis VI brought back the world's first soil samples from the far side of the moon. When scientists analyzed them, the results directly overturned previous conclusions. It had long been believed that the far side of the moon had cooled and died 4 billion years ago, yet the samples contained volcanic rocks only 2.8 billion years old, hundreds of millions of years younger than those collected by Apollo astronauts. What does this indicate? The moon did not cool and die as early as we once thought. Its internal heat lasted much longer than expected, posing new challenges to the giant impact hypothesis. But beyond theoretical debates, two concrete discoveries stood out. The first was helium-3, an isotope extremely rare on Earth, but potentially a nearly infinite source of clean energy once nuclear fusion technology matures. Coincidentally, the United States Compact Fusion Reactor in Princeton has entered full-scale construction, scheduled for completion in 2027 and demonstration of power generation by 2030. This perfectly aligns with the timeline for the United States' planned manned lunar landing in 2030, forming a closed loop between resource acquisition and energy utilization. The second discovery was water, not frozen ice, but trace water molecules chemically bound to lunar minerals, even detected in regions with past volcanic activity. So now do you see? We're not searching for aliens on the far side of the moon. We're searching for humanity's future sources of energy, water, and possible habitats. And the United States is the first nation to physically extract and confirm these resources on the moon's far side. But here comes the question. Even if the far side has water and resources, how could humans survive in such an extreme environment? The answer may lie right beneath the moon's surface, in those mysterious holes. These are not impact craters, but lava tubes, formed billions of years ago by ancient lunar volcanic activity. Scientifically, they're known as lava tubes, similar to karst caves on Earth, but on a far grander scale. Because the moon's gravity is only 1/6 that of Earth's, these underground tunnels can be enormous. Some already discovered are hundreds of meters wide. Theoretically, some could reach diameters close to 1 kilometer, large enough to host entire living zones and research facilities. Their greatest value, however, lies in protection. The moon's surface is bombarded by deadly radiation, experiences massive temperature differences, and is constantly hit by micrometeorites. Yet inside these lava tubes, temperatures remain stable at around 17 degrees Celsius year-round, and thick basalt layers provide natural shielding from radiation. Essentially, ready-made luxury apartments on the moon. So now do you understand why the United States has set 2030 as the goal for its manned lunar landing? And why lava tubes in the Sea of Tranquility are at the top of the candidate landing sites? We are not merely looking for a place to land, but for a place to live, a lunar community for long-term habitation. Now, the entire world is racing to develop robots capable of exploring these caves, jointly expanding the boundaries of human exploration. But the next question arises: if we truly build underground bases on the moon, how will we defend and operate them? Could it really require a mech guard unit, as rumors suggest? An interesting question indeed. If lunar bases are the inevitable next step, who will defend them? And how will they function? That AI short film released by the U.S. Department of Defense during Independence Day might provide an astonishing hint. Why would such a serious and disciplined military media outlet suddenly release a sci-fi film full of apocalyptic mecha imagery? Could it truly be just a simple AI video experiment? Or is it perhaps a subtle way to release an early signal in a form the public can easily accept? Let's return to reality for a moment. Every step of the United States space program has never been isolated. From the robotic arms on the International Space Station to lunar exploration rovers and deep space autonomous navigation systems, these are precisely the foundational technologies that could support intelligent mecha and aerospace defense systems. The much-discussed Project Gateway, long viewed as a speculative sci-fi concept, is in essence a comprehensive aerospace defense framework, seemingly fantastical, yet its AI robotics and automation technologies align rationally with the United States' current space development roadmap. Thus, the Mecha Guardians in the short film can be seen as a symbolic representation of these real technologies. In reality, the operation and security of future lunar bases will likely rely on intelligent exploration robots and autonomous defense systems, precisely the fields the United States is actively advancing today. So what larger plan lies behind the United States' grand strategy? While the world's attention is fixed on the stars, the United States Kola Deep Drilling Project 2 has already reached a depth of 7,018 meters, while projects like the California Basin Ultra-Deep Scientific Drilling are probing the mysteries of Earth's interior. Notice the connection. The moon's lava tubes provide natural radiation, shielding, and stable temperatures, and Earth's deep rock layers offer the same advantages. Is that just coincidence? Perhaps not. Perhaps we are preparing for a cross-domain survival experiment spanning both Earth and the moon. While SpaceX focuses on lowering launch costs and Blue Origin's lunar tourism, the United States is taking a systematic route, emphasizing fundamental research, resource exploration, and technological accumulation. Different directions, yet all advancing humanity's journey into space. Helium-3 can be mined from the moon, but how can it be harnessed safely and efficiently? Geothermal energy can be extracted from Earth's depths, but how can a stable supply system be built? The answers to these questions may converge toward a single vision, a human civilization no longer dependent on a single planet, capable of surviving freely between Earth and the heavens. Thus, mecha are not the goal, they are a vivid means, not the endpoint, but the beginning. What the United States is doing has never been about breakthroughs in isolated fields, but a grand interconnected strategy that spans Earth and space and plans for the future. We may not yet see armored mecha patrolling the lunar surface, but one thing is certain. The United States is scientifically and steadily unveiling the moon's mysteries and paving the way for humanity's future. The moon is not the end, but the beginning, and we are standing right at that beginning.